नमस्कार, आई एम सीमा फ्रॉम डालवीज किचन एंड मेरे किचन में आप सभी का स्वागत है, which means welcome all of you in Dalvi's kitchen. What we are going to do is we are going to make some nice simple curry which we have done in our restaurant and in very simple way. So we are going to do a plant-based meal. So you are going to do curry as well as you are going to do rice. So I'm actually going to show you the proper way of, not the proper way, I should say my way of cooking rice. And I hope you enjoy this. It's a 30 minutes recipe. Everything is simple and easy. You just need few ingredients and some spices which are easily available in any supermarkets or any veg shop, anything. So let's get started. Here 1 cup of onions. You can chop it finely chopped or chop it the way you like it really. 2 small potatoes, so you can thinly sliced. Half a cup of peas we need for this curry. 1 small tomatoes chopped. Spinach, I have taken 1 big cup of spinach because I like spinach. It's up to you how much you want to add it on. I love spinach. And I have done half a cup of red lentils. It's soaked, so I soaked it for 20 minutes. And then I've got 1 tablespoon, for this we need 1 tablespoon of coriander, some chopped green chilies, half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, salt to taste, and then 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. You can use sunflower oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, just name it. Okay, and then spices wise we need so I would say 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seed for our curry and half a teaspoon of cumin seed for our rice, but I will show you everything in a minute. Then you got 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, chili powder. I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon because I'm cooking it for my kids, but you can make it spicy by adding maybe 1 teaspoon or 1.5 or 2 teaspoon. And a pinch of asafoetida or heng, we call it, and then 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala. And I have got some bay leaves and cinnamon stick, but we are not going to use it because it's a simple dish, it's a delicate dish. Let's keep it simple, and believe me, it's going to taste divine. So what we are going to do is we are going to start with rice. By the time our rice cook, we will start with our veg curry. Okay, right, so let's get started. So we washed our rice. Now we are going to get the water ready. That was 1 cup of rice. Here I have taken 4 cups of water. What we are going to add is a tablespoon of oil, and what oil does is oil actually separates rice. Okay, and then what we are going to do is I'm going to use half a teaspoon of cumin seeds in there as well. So we washed our rice and we'll let it boil. Okay, so the pan is ready, the water is boiling for rice. Let's get started with the curry. So I'm going to add once on a medium heat. Once your pan is nice and hot, you add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Okay, and once your oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, and now we are going to add a pinch of asafoetida heng in this oil. So if you look at it, cumin seeds have started splittering now. So what we are going to do is we are going to add our chopped onions. There we go, chopped onion. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a pinch of salt. And the trick, my mom always says, salt actually helps onion to cook faster. So it should take 7 to 8 minutes. So if you look at it, Our onions are looking nice, but we want to cook it for a few more minutes. Meanwhile, let's check on our rice. Yeah, it's nicely boiling now. So if you look at it, yes, our onions are ready. So let's add on ginger garlic paste. Well, you don't have to, but I quite like fresh ginger and garlic. And again, it's got healthy benefits for you, especially weather like this, when it's cold, ginger garlic, win-win. So, it smells absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we'll cook it for 30 seconds or so. The water is looking lovely as well at the same time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add rice to it. So we'll let it cook for a few minutes. Here, I'm going to add tomatoes. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Again, as I said to you before, I'm cooking it for my kids. They don't like it spicy, so I'm just going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. Now, as I said to you before, the green chilies, I haven't added any green chilies because, as I said, I'm cooking it for my children. But once you add tomatoes, you add green chilies before that. Okay, so I'm not going to add it. Mix everything well. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit of salt again. And this is the time I'm going to add just a splash of water. And I'll let this mixture cook for further 30 to 40 seconds till the oil separates. So let's put the lid on. Okay, now if you look at it, the oil has separated. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add red lentils. Okay, mix everything. Now I'm going to add potatoes, peas. I'll mix everything together, and I'm going to add a splash of water, not too much. So I'm going to put the lid on and leave it on a low to medium flame, and if necessary, as I said, add some more water after a few minutes. Okay, so let's check how rice is doing. Okay, so if you look at it, nice and fluffy. As I keep on saying, the aroma is gorgeous. And I'm just going to try one grain. Lovely. As I said, it's not 100% cooked. It's, I would say, 95% cooked. So let's take it to the sink and we'll drain the water. Okay, so your cumin rice is done. Let's check on our curry. It smells absolutely gorgeous, but I think there's a need for a bit of water. So I'm going to add a splash of water again. Okay, so I'll put the lid on because, as I said, the lentil still needs cooking, potatoes still need cooking, so I'm going to leave it for another 5 to 6 minutes, and then we will see how it goes. So let's check on it. It smells gorgeous. Okay, so if you look at it, the lentils are 90% cooked. So what we are going to do is, this is the time I'm going to add spinach. So that's it. I've added spinach and I'm going to cook it for further 2 minutes or so. So this is the time you add some water if necessary, just a tiny bit. You're eating it with rice, so we don't want it dry. But if you're eating with chapati, naan, or a slice of bread, that's fine. But at the same time, we don't want to get it burnt. Okay, this looks absolutely beautiful. That's what Jim Carrey says, I think. Okay, so that's nearly done. This is the time I'm going to add whether I need any salt or anything else missing. This is the best time to check. I don't want to burn my mouth as well. Beautiful. Just a tiny bit of salt. And some coriander. Mix it. And there we go. Here you go. Your healthy curry is ready. No ghee, no butter, no color, just the natural ingredients, natural color, and clean food. That's all you need. So here we go. It's all ready. Your cumin rice and your curry, veg curry, lentil curry, ready. So let's try it. Mix it. Really nice. Hang on. It's a beautiful curry. Something very simple, something very healthy. It's a comfort food cooked in 30 minutes. So give it a go. Let me know how you find it. Your comments will be appreciated, and you can like, subscribe Dalby's restaurant channel as well. And stay tuned. We'll be coming back with more recipes. Thank you guys.